Okay, imagine this. A luxury SUV, really refined, feels great, but it also packs a staggering 845 horsepower. And then, the kicker, it could cost as little as like $42,500. Seems kind of impossible, right? Challenges pretty much everything you think about high-end performance vehicles. Welcome to the deep dive. Today our mission is, well, to really get into the details of this vehicle, the LynkAndCo 900. We're going to dig into the specs, what makes it different in a, let's face it, very crowded SUV market, and crucially, why the price tag is making everyone's head spin. Basically, we want to help you quickly get why this comfortable, super powerful hybrid luxury beast is such a big deal. Let's jump in. So the information we're working with today comes from someone who actually drove the LynkAndCo 900, firsthand experience. Yeah, this was at the Shanghai Auto Show. And it wasn't just a quick spin around the block either. They drove it, like 2 hours, from Shanghai to Hangzhou, which is important because that's where LynkAndCo's parent company, Geely, is based.
Right, and understanding LynkAndCo's place is key here. They're part of Geely, which is this, huge Chinese automotive group. Geely also owns Volvo, which is pretty significant.
How so? Why does that matter so much?
Well, it means LynkAndCo isn't starting from scratch. They can borrow, essentially, high-quality platforms, engineering know-how from established players like Volvo. It gives them a massive head start, faster development, maybe more refined vehicles right out of the gate.
And that seems to be reflected in the first impression. The reviewer said it was, and I quote, really, really nice. Also quick, quiet, and well-finished. Pretty high praise. They even said it might have been their favorite car they drove in China, which is, well, that's saying something.
Definitely. It shows this isn't just another model for them. This is the flagship. The 900 is meant to be a statement piece.
Okay, so it looks good, feels good, but how does it perform? What's under the hood making it this luxury beast?
Okay, the engineering. This is where it's really interesting.
Yeah.
So the foundation, as I mentioned, it borrows from Volvo. It's a modified XC90 platform called SPA Evo.
SPA Evo. Okay, so a premium base.
Exactly. But then you get to the powertrain. It's specifically a plug-in hybrid. Up front, you've got either a 1.5-liter or a 2.0-liter turbo engine. And that's paired with what Geely calls its dedicated hybrid system. But the electric side is, well, it's pretty beefy. You think big motors and batteries, the kind you'd expect in a Series EV.
Big how?
Well, the specific one they drove in the source material had a 52.4 kilowatt-hour battery. That's quite large for a PHEV. And 3 electric motors. 3.
Wow.
Which all adds up to that headline number.
Right.
Frankly, stunning 845 horsepower combined.
845 horsepower in
Yeah.
a family SUV. That's wild. And the source is clear. It is strictly a plug-in hybrid. But there was that interesting note that it can act like an ERE, an extended range electric vehicle. What does that actually mean in practice for the driver?
That's a great point. So yeah, it's fundamentally a PHEV.
Yeah.
But that EREV capability means it has some flexibility.
Yeah.
Under certain conditions, it can sort of prioritize using the gas engine mainly as a generator.
Okay. To charge the battery or power the electric motors directly?
Exactly. So it can potentially extend the time you're driving on purely electric power, even if the main battery charge is getting low. It gives you like the best of both worlds. You get that strong EV feel for daily driving, but the gas engine eliminates range anxiety for, longer trips. It's smart.
Right. Makes sense. Power pedigree, smart hybrid tech.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the part that blew the reviewer away. The price. After they drove it, LynkAndCo dropped the official pricing.
Yeah.
Get this. The starting price for the LynkAndCo 900 is as low as $42,500.
Oh, wow. Okay. 42.5.
Yeah.
And what about the top end? The full 845 horsepower version.
Even that one, the absolute top of the line model, is apparently just shy of $60,000.
$60,000 for that level of tech and power. That's incredibly aggressive.
The source literally calls it a crazy, crazy deal. And they put it into perspective, too, saying, for not much more than what you'd pay for a top-spec Hyundai Santa Fe hybrid.
Which is a good car, but...
Right, but here you're getting a bigger vehicle with way, way more power, like not even in the same league, performance-wise.
It completely resets what you expect for that kind of money, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So how are they doing this? How can they offer that much car for that little money?
Well, that ties directly into that bigger observation from the source material. This is why the world has a hard time keeping up with China.
Okay, unpack that a bit. What does that mean in this context?
It's likely a combination of things, right? It's not just one factor. You've got massive economies of scale. China's domestic market is huge. Plus, likely very efficient, streamlined supply chains and manufacturing processes. maybe state support or incentives for these kinds of vehicles, the hybrids and EVs.
So they can build it cheaper, basically.
Potentially, yes. Or at least they can accept lower margins, perhaps because the volume is so high.
Yeah.
It lets them pack in features, performance, and technology at a price point that established automakers, with their legacy costs, global structures, maybe different brand positioning, they just struggle to match.
It forces everyone else to rethink their strategy.
Exactly. It puts immense pressure on them regarding value, innovation, speed, the whole package.
So, wrapping this up, what's the key takeaway here for someone listening? Why should you care about this Lynk&Co 900?
Well, I think it's clear this isn't just another SUV hitting the market. It's kind of a symbol, isn't it? A symbol of this blend of luxury, really extreme power, and frankly, shocking affordability, especially in the hybrid space. It's a disruptor. Totally agree. And understanding this specific vehicle, the 900, it matters beyond just car enthusiasts. If you're interested in, say, where automotive tech is heading, or global market shifts, or even just how the idea of luxury is evolving, this car is a perfect case study. It shows how quickly the landscape is changing, how new players are challenging the old guard, not just on price, but on performance and features too. It's about innovation happening everywhere.
Definitely a lot to chew on there. Which leads us to maybe a final thought to leave you with. When you see a vehicle like this Lynk&Co 900 emerge with these specs, this tech, at this kind of price, what does it really signal for the future, especially for those established luxury and performance brands we've known for decades? And maybe more importantly, what kind of new expectations is it setting for us as consumers about what we should get for our money in terms of quality and value? Something to think about.